What is up, America? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a toolbox underneath the seat of your second gen Dodge. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so before we move on to the next part of the video, I want to give you a little bit of a heads up. The 94 to 97 is not going to be the same as the 98 to 02 Dodges, okay? I have a 1998, I'm going to be making it to this spec. The reason being, the 94 to 97 Dodges, they put the jack in a different spot than the 98. So the body lines are probably going to be similar. For example, the center hump and stuff like that. Just measure for your truck, guys, okay? Let's move on to the next part. Alright guys, so here's the tools you're going to need. You're going to need an 8-foot long board that's at least 9 inches tall. For the toolbox for the back of the truck is going to be 9 inches tall altogether. This right here is about 9 1/4, so I only have to cut about 1/4 inch off this board. You can go to the hardware store, a guy would be happy to cut it for you so you don't have to bring it home and do it yourself and make a big mess in your garage. So what I did my first try on this was I just put a 1x1 post in the corner and I just screwed these two pieces together. I got some brackets. I'm going to try the brackets this time to see if they work any better. It's up to you. That's what I got this piece for. It's not a 1x1, but you get the idea. It's just something to join those two pieces together. So let's get to the first cut, guys. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you the final product, to give you some measurements so you're not going to be lost in this video. The longest piece here is going to be no longer than 52 inches. My cut here is exactly 51 7/8. Like I said before guys, it's going to be no taller than 9 inches. Center cut here is going to be no taller than 7 inches. Alright, little piece of advice, cut this centered for when you're making the cut for the center hump. I didn't make it centered. There's a little bit of a gap on each side. So my cut isn't super perfect. It's 16 3/4 on this side, and on this side it's 17 1/4, alright? Alright guys, so before I made this side piece cut, I kind of wanted to give you some advice. I got my protractor out and I kind of measured the degrees. I did a rough estimate, kind of get you in the ballpark. This tail end here is going to be 3.5 inches tall. I rounded this corner off, and when I rounded this corner off, it's going to be about a 10-degree cut. And let me show you on my drawing that I made here. So again, 3.5 inches tall. I got my protractor, made about what I measured 10 degrees. You're going to make a 10-degree cut for about 6.5 inches, guys. Come in 6.5 inches at 10 degrees. It's going to get steeper as it goes, but just 10 degrees will get you in the ballpark. Around 6.5 degrees, it gets really sharp to about a 20-degree cut, all right? So make your 20-degree cut, and again, it's going to get steeper, steeper, and steeper, but that'll get you in the ballpark to where you can put this in your truck, kind of measure it, cut a little bit more, use your jigsaw, you know, to shave that corner to where it's just perfect. All right, just a little bit of a reference. All right, guys, I'm about to make my first cut on the board, but before I do, please use safety glasses, okay? Using circular saws and jigsaws can be dangerous. If not for me, do it for America. All right, guys, so I finished all my cuts here. I just skipped ahead. I don't think you want to see me struggling with the saw. It's not that interesting. Just to go over the measurements real quick again, no longer than 52 inches, no taller than 9 inches, and in the center, no taller than 7, all right? With these side pieces, I would start cutting it in about 14.5 inches long. Reason being, your carpet may be different than my truck. No truck is the same, all right? You may have to trim it down to like 14 1/8, but 14.5 will get you really close. Again, this side piece will be no taller than 9 inches, and in the tail here, it's gonna be about 3.5, all right? Let's move on to the next part. All right, guys, that's it. Just a couple 90-degree brackets, and you're done. So you're probably wondering, Cody, which one do you like more? The block of wood to secure the sides, or the brackets? Without a doubt, guys, go with brackets. I don't know why I didn't do it in the first place. It's way more sturdy. So the next time you see me, I'm gonna be inside my truck and I'm gonna show you how to bolt this underneath your seat. Let's go. All right, guys, so I'm sitting in my truck here. I just wanted to show you how I mount it. So there's this cover here that has 3 plastic tabs. Those are gonna have to be removed. One on the side, one up top, and on the other side. You're gonna remove this, get yourself a rat tail file, and open up this hole, and I'll tell you why in a second. But for marking your wood of where you want to drill that hole, just put your piece of wood down here, get it to where you like it in the truck, get yourself a pencil, come from the back and mark, you know, a little space where you want to drill the hole. Once you do drill the hole, get yourself a 3-inch bolt with a little washer, put it through the wood, and then once I put this cover back on and replaced the tabs, this is how I bolted it. It's called a toggle bolt. So I put the bolt through the wood and I just attach that toggle bolt to the other side. When you stick it through that hole here, this toggle bolt is going to be smashed together, and then once it goes through the other side, it'll spring open. See that? And then you just cinch it down. That's it, guys. That's how you mount it to the truck. All right, guys, just want to show you the finished product here. Let's lift up this seat and look at all the stuff you can fit back here, guys. Before it was just an empty gap. Now you can fit whatever you want, and you don't even need to remove the original jack. So for 25 bucks, you can build this yourself. I hope this video was helpful. Hit that like button. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them the best I can in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, guys. Have a good one.